Hey guys, it's Postboxpat. Welcome back to a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale news update video. And in today's video, we're going to be going over everything we've got Fortnite Battle Royale related. Also talking about a huge topic which you've got to stay tuned for. And it's going to be discussing what Fortnite have been working on. I've got some really good plans and ideas for that topic. So that's coming in today's video as well. But in last news video, as you guys know, we did a guess who. And you guys guessed who the skin could be. And only a few people got it right. I'll pop a few of them up on screen right now. And the answer to that was Chaos Agent. But in today's video, we're going to be doing another Guess Who. But can you guess what skin this one is? It's going to be a female variant and it's part of a Fortnite Battle Royale collaboration. It's one of my favourite skins of all times and it has a cool accessory on the eyes. Can you guess what that skin could be? It's a female variant. Make sure you listen back to exactly what I've said right there. You know, sometimes these little dark secrets in the little intro can help you guys out with this one. Okay, let's see if you can guess that one. Alright, so the first piece of Fortnite news I've got for you guys is going to be going on the actual new weapon that's been added into the game, which has been the bottle rockets. They have returned once again. These aren't the coolest item. I know a lot of people don't really like them, and they're obviously for the Chinese New Year, which is just for a celebration, which is really awesome. So thanks for adding them back in. Personally, they're not very useful. They're fun to use from time to time, but they've already been in the past. They need a little bit of a buff, to be honest, for them to be more useful. Maybe increase them to a rare and increase the damage, but we're not here to discuss that. We're here to discuss Fortnite news. The next piece of news I've got for you guys is obviously the season being delayed. We'll come back to this in a minute as well to talk a little bit further, but the season has been delayed from February the 6th to February the 20th. Now, this is what it says in the in-game files. Obviously, for those that already know, on their website it said February the 6th, but it's been delayed supposedly to February the 20th, which kind of works right if you think about it, because Fortnite haven't announced any event or anything like that. So talking about an event or something like that, we know that considering that potentially there is going to be an event, we've got to kind of consider that if you look at the calendar, you know, Fortnite have clearly been working this out to kind of hype up an event. Because if the season was out on the 6th of February, that means it'd be out next Thursday, which means we should be experiencing an event either this Saturday or next Saturday, and there's been no announcement at all or anything going on in game. So with the season being extended to the 20th, that means we should be getting the event either on the 8th or the 15th. A lot of people should be excited for that, so it's not all bad news with the season being extended, guys. As I was editing this video together, I saw this tweet here from Tiger Hyper, which I found absolutely hilarious. So leakers are still battling out the release date, as we know. However, someone named Ghost Ninja apparently already has the Chapter 2 Season 2 Battle Pass. Okay, how's he done that? Just to let you know, guys, don't actually click on this because it's not real. If you don't know already, I'm pretty sure 99.9% of you guys know, but just don't click on any of this because it's not real. There's going to be so much of it. If anything does get released though on the Season 2 Battle Pass, it will be on my channel, so make sure you're sticking around with that notification bell on. Thank you so much, everyone. But with that being said, we also have the new edition of version 11.5, which could be getting added in very soon. Here is a little screenshot on screen right now from Happy Power's video, talking a little bit about this new Loot Athena Treasure Red, Treasure Blue, and White. People are saying this could be a brand new mode / crossover kind of leaked into the files right there, future loot tables maybe, or it could just be a brand new kind of thing they're going to add in, maybe with the Chinese New Year thing, or even in version 11.5, or even the event. We don't 100% know. But now it's time for the best part of the video, the part I've been waiting for. Don't forget to support me with code Postboxpat in the item shop. Thank you so much everyone who is using that. It really does help out. We've got roughly only about 1,000 supporters at the minute, so let's try and bump that up to at least 1,500. So thank you so much everyone who's going to enter in that code right now if you're on Fortnite, entering code Postboxpat to that item shop on all your Epic Game stores. All of the support and help over there helps run the channel today, and every single day it keeps me up and going and running this channel, so thank you so much. Helps pays all the bills, etc., all that sort of stuff. Just being honest with you guys, it really does help out, so thank you so much everyone who is using code Postboxpat. Also, don't forget to support me by smashing subscribe and like I said. But let's get into this little theory I've got. So take a little throwback back to E3 when I was at the Fortnite Royale party, or Party Royale it was called, and I met up with a few of the developers and a few other YouTubers as well, and streamers. I spoke to them, but mainly the biggest person I met there was Donald Mustard. I spoke to him, and I've mentioned this in past videos, and I asked him the question, kind of like, it wasn't exactly a question, but it was saying stuff like, we have Save the World, we have creative, we have Battle Royale, what could be next? And he kind of just grinned and smiled, and that to me makes me think he had something in plan. They weren't working on it then because obviously they were working on the end of Season X. When I asked him where you up to with development, he said around Season 11, Season 12 back then, which clearly might have been a lie because obviously we had Chapter 2, but it makes sense because they're still probably working on that Season 12 right now, and back then they were probably working on the new map. The new map just doesn't happen like a click. It would have taken a little bit of time to do, so that makes sense why he said that back in June, because obviously they're working on the new map and it took a long time, and they're going into Season 12. So with Season 12 being worked on, we then know that Season 12 could be a huge change to the Fortnite Battle Royale world. You know, this could be something brand new. Now in the title I've mentioned GTA because I think Fortnite are working on a campaign / free roam type thing. So in Fortnite Battle Royale, we know that hats were once going to be a thing into the game. And I do think they're going to implement hats into Fortnite Battle Royale for this collaboration. So I think it won't be exactly a collaboration, but it'll kind of be like a collaboration between obviously the standard Fortnite Battle Royale, creative, save the world, and this brand new mode, which is going to be a campaign / free roam mode. This is what I'm thinking is going to happen anyway. The reason I'm saying that is because we already have creative, we already have Battle Royale, and Save the World has so many different universes and different locations on this one big planet, there's obviously room for a more storyline campaign type thing. So, how would they give rewards in that? How would they link into Battle Royale? They'd add hats, they'd have belts, they'd have colour variants for the next Battle Pass, which would be linked in with this campaign storyline / free roam type thing, which is like GTA, which could have loads of stuff in, from races to all sorts, and it could also implement creative into it, making it a whole new Fortnite world entirely. Still having Battle Royale though on the side as well. So this brand new campaign world could have new missions every single week. It could have like team missions where you get into a squad of 4 and you have to kind of pile through the husks, or a squad of 8, and you have to, there's also maybe some kind of like scavengers around there, rebels as well in the way, who are trying to get in the way and take you out and stuff. It's obviously going to still be a young rating Fortnite with a PG-12, but you know, I think it'll be great and it'll be awesome to see something like that with having the additions of a new accessory as well, being hats at that point. So hopefully Fortnite do something like this. It's not 100% guaranteed, but it would be really awesome if we were to get something like that. And I definitely do think that they are working on something like this. We've got to consider how many people are at Fortnite. Over 100 easily working on Fortnite itself. What are they doing? Well, working on something. They won't just be sat in the office drinking tea and playing darts. They're going to be there absolutely smashing out some crazy thing. And that's why I think it's a whole new world. The season keeps getting extended. It's been extended so much. Extension. But isn't it bad? But we've got to consider, what are they doing? We haven't heard anything from the devs. We've not heard much on patch notes. We've not heard much at all from Fortnite, really, because they're focused down on something. They're working on something huge. It may not be a free roam mode, but whatever it is, it's going to be massive. When I asked Donald where you're up to, and he said season 11, season 12, he said, he obviously meant the chapter 2 map was still in construction, and that season 12 was still getting its thoughts and ideas built and written down. With that being said, if they were working on that in June and it's such a huge project, they could have been working on this for such a long time, and they're still working on it to this day, or putting the final touches in, should I say. This huge thing that's going to happen would make sense to happen, or at least kind of slowly open its doors in February with kind of like a huge announcement or something. I do think personally it would be better to release it at E3 around June time, when there's more kind of free time for a lot of people, but I think Fortnite will lose kind of a lot of player base if they just do another battle pass and don't do much changes to the map or season 2. So we'll just have to see what's going to happen. I will still always be with Fortnite because I've absolutely loved it from the start, and I still love it to this day. I have been enjoying Save the World a lot though recently, hence the gameplay in the background. I just have really been playing it, and I've not really been playing too much Battle Royale. I guess it's still Fortnite Save the World because you can use all your emotes, all your batlings. Well, you can't use too many batlings, but you can use your pickaxe, gliders, etc., stuff like that. Most of your accessories that you can get inside of Battle Royale. So it's pretty fun. It's definitely worth a try. So yeah, go and check it out if you guys have got some time to check out some Save the World stuff. But yes, like I'm saying, I definitely think there's going to be some sort of major thing going on. We're on an island, guys. We've been on this kind of world in Battle Royale for so long, and we've got to consider, why have we been there? Well, it's clearly some sort of simulator, because we get the little kind of orb thing when we die. We all know when you kind of get eliminated, you all respawn with this kind of cool orb kind of textures, like machine type thing which takes you back to the lobby. Is this some sort of save the world training system? I've mentioned this in the past ages ago in some original storyline videos talking about how we're in a simulator. Maybe not, you know, it's one of them questions that I kind of think yes we are and no we're not. We just have to see where Fortnite are going to take their game. There is room clearly for a campaign and a storyline mode in Fortnite. Will they do it? Maybe. Have they been working on something? Fingers crossed they have, because if they haven't, they really are pushing their luck with it, because I think people in the community are going to get very frustrated with it, especially content creators. We are running out of content to create in game at this moment in time. Again, news videos are always something I can create anytime, any day, as long as there's some news for you guys, and I will continue to do that. And obviously, as more content becomes available for you guys, I'll cover that as well. I've got a lot of videos that I still want to do in the lines as well in Fortnite Battle Royale, but currently at this moment in time, I just haven't had time to get around to them. I still really want to do them, but we'll have to wait and see if they're actually going to pop up on the channel. If they are, it's really cool. Make sure you got notifications on and make sure you subscribe. I really do hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for making it right to the very end. And for some reason, if you've made it right to the very end, comment down below 10 hut, because it's one of the new creative pieces and it'll let me know if you've made it right to the very end. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And once again, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Postboxpat signing out.